And the weather is so nice today, I almost don't want to do adult shit. But I guess we gotta do what we gotta do. So what's up, YouTube? We're back. This is season 1, episode 11 of this awesome weight loss journey. I'm your host, B, and today, we'll see how it goes. I got some announcements, I got some confessions, but first, I'm gonna go grocery shopping because it is what I do on Saturday. It's such an amazing day here in Houston, man. We got our first cool front of the year. It's like 75 degrees, the sun's out. It's just a nice day to be outside. Let's do it. And the last thing on my list, got my creatine. Let's go to the house. So 277.8, that's awesome. That's almost a pound and a half down this week. And considering the fact, and I hate to have to admit this to you guys, but I'm not perfect. I missed 2 whole workouts this week. Yep. I only worked out 3 days. And while I do feel kind of guilty about it, you know, I'm working on a project with a guy that I work with /for. We are doing all the networking and the audio and the televisions and video and the wireless internet for this massive sports complex that's going to be opening up hopefully in the next month or two, called Alpha Land. Now, you guys know I work out at Alpha Elite Gym. I've put that in my videos since day one. And the gentleman that owns that and the Alpha Elite brand is opening this massive complex. It's the most incredible thing I've ever seen. I can't wait for it to open so I can start showing you guys some footage. But it's like 18 acres. There's a restaurant, there's retail, there's VIP space, office space, 3 gyms, a football field. I mean, it's incredible. If you're into fitness at all, it's the place you want to be. And it's going to be awesome. It's been awesome to see it come together. But they're getting really close to opening. So the closer we get, the more involved I'm going to be because we have to go fine-tune all the things that we've been building for the last year and a half. So I have to do a better job of blocking out my time for fitness. And I know that that's going to be a little bit of a challenge, but we're going to get it done. But this week has been awesome because even though I didn't get in the gym 5 days, I still came out a pound and a half down. And the rest of my body composition metrics support that it was the right kind of weight, right? Like my muscle mass still went up, my water weight was still pretty good, and my body fat went down. So still doing the right things, and I think that's a big testament to nutrition, right? Because we've talked about this before. Nutrition is the foundation to weight loss, and I think that was just a good. It was a good week. It was a good week in that area. Schedule. Let's talk about schedule. So I've been teasing at this for a couple of weeks. I do have a big announcement. I'm going to be starting a new job in, about a week and a half. And it's a really good opportunity for me, not just financially, but I'll also have some work from home days, which I've never had before. And I'm really excited about that because that's going to give me an opportunity to work on some things that I want to work on. You know, I've hinted at this before, and I've definitely talked about this in some of my other social platforms. I want to start working with people who are like myself, who are overweight, morbidly obese, fat as fuck, whatever you want to call it, right? And are trying to lose weight, or who are struggling to lose weight. And I want to show them the way to do things, and I want to show them that there's a way, that there's an opportunity, that it can be done. And I want to build a business around that. And this will give me a good opportunity to spend some real time working on that. So hopefully that will work out for me. That starts in the next, let's see, I think 8 days I start there. So it'll be fun. It'll be a challenge trying to balance schedule and things like that, but we're going to get it done because, damn it, I'm going to do it. So that being said, I think we should go to the gym. Let's talk. So last week we talked about food and why it was important to build a good relationship with food. And I wanted to talk about another pain point that I've experienced and that people in the internet world that I talk to have experienced throughout the course of their journey, and that's the scale. Now the scale can be deceptive. The scale can be one of those things. It can be your worst enemy or it can be your best friend. And it really depends, kind of like our discussion on food. And click up there. I think it's up there. I keep pointing up there. I think it's actually up there. Look up there if you're not familiar, but with that discussion. But I think that it all boils down to your approach, your mindset, your attitude towards the scale. Now the scale is a wonderful tool. It's a great way for us to track progress. It's a great way for us to see where we are, where we've come from. Of course, it's always the first thing that people ask you, how much weight have you lost? So, having that information is kind of nice. But it's one of those things that you shouldn't wrap your whole journey around. And I know that sounds counterproductive, right? We're trying to lose weight. We're trying to be healthy. But the one thing that you have to realize, and I can show you this, is that, you know what, I'm going to get my phone out while I'm talking. Weight loss is not linear, right? Weight loss isn't one of those things that you can chart on a graph and it's just nice and smooth and it's a nice little bell curve. I want to show you something, and this is I'm sorry I'm not looking at the camera, but I want you to see this. This is my weight loss journey from day one. And let me see if I can get this to focus on the screen. There we go. And I want you to notice, right, the ups and the downs, and the ups and the downs of my weight loss. Look, even there, big up, big down, right? And what that shows you is that you're not gonna lose exactly 1.6 pounds a week. You're not gonna lose the same amount on a nice little linear rate. You're gonna go up one day, you're gonna go down the next day. Weight loss isn't linear. Now, this is why I tell people it's very important. Don't weigh yourself every day. You will drive yourself bonkers weighing yourself every day. I almost don't want to weigh myself every week, even though I know it's important. Pick a day, any day. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Sunday, doesn't matter. You can weigh in the morning, you can weigh in the evening. Me personally, I weigh Monday mornings, first thing, before I eat anything, after I go to the bathroom, and that's my weigh-in day. That's the day that it counts. That's the time that it counts. I weigh throughout the week, but it's just for informational purposes, right? Like I just like to step on the scale. But I don't give it any merit. It doesn't have any value. The only one that has value is that one on Monday morning. That's the one I record every week. Now, it's also important to keep in mind that that weight, right, is a combination of several things. Your bone density, your muscle mass, your body fat percentage, your water weight, all of those things make up your weight, right? They're all parts of your body. They're all parts of you. They all contribute to this total number that we call weight. And not being able to measure those doesn't really give you a good idea of what's going on inside your body. And we want to get as much information as possible. That's how we keep this number from driving us nuts every week. Because the fact of the matter is your body weight can change anywhere from 2 to 10 pounds in a single day, regardless of what you eat or how much you exercise. And we need to be able to look at that at a distance over a course of time. We need to track those trends. Just like in that app, I can track that trend. I get that graph. I can look at that graph for my muscle mass, my body weight, my bone density. And having a scale that shows you those things, I think, in my opinion, is paramount. Because otherwise, you just have that number to go by. And it can... I'm an information junkie. I need that information. And I know that if I don't have that information, I start wondering in my head if I'm doing the right thing. Unless I see the changes in the mirror, I don't have any other way of knowing that I'm doing the right thing. If you look at my scale, it's got those little silver circles on it. Your feet go on those, and it uses electrical current to travel through your body, and it can measure all of those body composition metrics. And that gives you a really good idea of what's going on in there. Now, they're not 100% accurate. There are definitely better ways of doing that. But for you at home every week, for me at home every week, it works. It's not 100% accurate, but it's consistently inaccurate. So the percentage of accuracy this week is different than it's the same as the percentage of accuracy next week or next month or next year. And it lets you see those trends in a reliable way. While the numbers may be higher or lower in actuality, you can at least tell that you're doing the right thing. If you don't focus on the number so much as the change in the number, I think you're set. Now, I know what you're thinking. There are folks out there, and I talk to you all the time on social media, that weigh 400, 500, 600 pounds, and you can't find these scales. Well, they're out there. I will drop some links down in the description. Taylor is a brand off the top of my head that makes some great scales for people that are over 400 or 500 pounds. Some of them even measure body composition. So, and they're not expensive. Like you think you might pay a couple $100 for something like that. It's not the case. They're actually relatively cheap. So I'll put those in the description as well. But that's my rant for the week. That's my tip to you guys, and just something that's kind of, like I said, been on my mind, and I told you I want to continue to try to bring value to these videos. So so that's our discussion for the week. So that's it, another episode in the books. I hope you got something out of this, guys. Make sure you thumbs up if you did. Subscribe and click that little bell if you want to get notified when we drop new content. We'll talk to you guys in a week. I'll have started my new job by then, so hopefully that'll be really awesome, and we can discuss that and some of my future plans, which will be gonna be pretty cool. I'm super excited about the next few weeks. It's gonna be fun. Anyway, I'll talk to you guys next week, and until then, take care.